Hi everyone, let's create a Linux web server via Azure portal. We have the resource group and VNet ready. I already have a Windows web server as well. Let's start with creating a Linux virtual machine. Choose the resource group and give a unique name for the VM. Since the resource group is in East US, I'm placing the VM in East US. We have the Ubuntu image here and it's time to choose the VM size. Unlike on-premise, Microsoft gives a set of ready-made VM configuration. I'm choosing DS1 V2 series and it's time to generate keys for our VM. Run puttygen as admin to generate both public and private keys. Let's save the public key in a notepad and private key as a separate file in the desktop. Let's give the username and public key in the portal. Since this is going to be a web server, let's open the relevant ports, port 80 and 443. In the second tab, we can create data disk. Under networking, we must choose the VNet and subnet. Let's turn the boot diagnostics off. In live environment, it is recommended to keep it on. Let's create the VM, which usually takes up to 5 minutes. Our VM is ready. Let's check the content via browser. And there is absolutely nothing. So it's time to make it as a web server. Follow the procedure carefully to log into our VM. Put the public IP, choose SSH and auth. Now browse the private key that we had saved, which will take us to the VM. Enter the credentials and we need to execute 2 commands to make this a web server. This is the first command which you can get from the description of this video. And this is the second command which is also in the description. Both commands need 30 seconds to get the job done. Once done, let's refresh the same page which we tried before few minutes. Here we go. Our Linux web server is ready to use.